Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. I wasn't planning on making this video, but as I was planning my day, I was just like, oh, I should make a video. So here we are. I was editing a different video and I'm drinking some iced coffee because I'm not going to Starbucks anymore. So I've been trying to make it at home and I wish I could tell you that it's just as good, but it's not, but it's fine. So today is Sunday, it's currently 10 in the morning and I figured we would see just how much reading I can get done if I read pretty much all day. This is not random. I have some deadlines coming up. I'm reading some books for videos, I'm reading some books for other things. Also, I got some loans from my library that I want to read before I lose them. So basically, we're just gonna read a ton today, pretty much all day, see how much I can get read in one day if I really try and focus on that. I am in the middle of writing a novel right now and I've been writing a little bit every day, so I am gonna have to set aside some time to work on that. But other than that, the main focus is just gonna be reading today. So I finished one of the books that I was reading last night, which is good. So I don't have to bounce around between as many books. The biggest focus today is going to be, let me go find it, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is our book club pick for this month. I run a book club over on my Patreon page, so I'm actually gonna be filming a different video today as well because I film like spoilery reading vlogs as I read our book club picks. I have started this, I'm on page 15, so I definitely need to finish this by the end of the month. I'm also reading books for a different video, so basically balancing my timelines and when I need to get certain books done has not been going very well this month. So it's only the 22nd. We have over a week to finish this still, but I would love to make a good chunk of progress in this today and get started on that spoilery vlog. I also finally just got this audiobook available from my library, so this isn't one that counts for any of the things that I need to do right now, but I'm just so excited that I got this audiobook that I want to start it. I've been waiting for it since it came out to become available, and that is The King of Crows by Libba Bray. This is the last book in the Diviner series. It's over 22 hours long, but I've been looking forward to this book so much, so I'm definitely gonna start that today. I was actually in the middle of an audiobook that I started yesterday called Dark and Hungry by Lindsay Sands. This is the 4th book in the Arjano series, so I might put that one on pause, and then the final book, who knows if I'll start this one today. I actually have started this one too. I've read like the first chapter or so. Is Song of the Dryad by Natalia Lee. So those are all of the books that we're gonna read today. The problem was I was hoping to be able to get the audiobook for this, and that's why I was waiting, but I still have like a 3-week wait for my library to get it, and it's not on Scribd. So I'm gonna listen to audiobooks while I'm doing other things today. When I'm sit down reading, I'm gonna start with this one, and then if I feel like I need a break from this one, we'll pick up Song of the Dryad, and let's see how much we can get read today. So maybe we'll do this by like timestamps, I guess. It's almost 11 o'clock. So I actually got the audiobook for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I revived my Audible membership just for this. And I'm really glad that I did. The audiobook has like all of these special effects and stuff in it because there's like phone conversations and stuff, so it sounds like they're on the phone. I love audiobooks like this, so I'm really into it. The audiobook is like 10 hours long, I think. I'm listening to it at 1.75 speed. I'm about 45 minutes into it now. So I'm gonna listen to it. I'm about to make some cinnamon rolls and just keep listening to it while I do some stuff around the house, do some dishes and stuff. And I don't know what the math is there for a 10-hour audiobook at 1.75 speed. Is that like 6 hours? We'll see. We'll see. So I had to take a little bit of a pause because my parents stopped by. I have a little less than 8 hours left. We're 3 hours in, so I guess it was an 11-hour audiobook, not 10 hours. But my parents are hoping to sell their house soon, so they've just been like cleaning everything out and trying to get rid of stuff. And they had like a million DVDs there and they were just gonna get rid of them. And I was like, I would take them, I just don't have a DVD player. So my dad came by and dropped off all of these DVDs. There's actually some more that I'm gonna go grab because I'm gonna go to their house to have dinner with them tonight. And he set up their old DVD player for me. So that'll be fun. I've got a lot of like nostalgic DVDs in there. But yeah, it's 1 o'clock. We're about 3 hours in. I'm gonna have to take a pause also because I have some videos to edit. And then like I said, I'm going to dinner at my parents' house tonight. But I would love to make it at least halfway through this today and then maybe get started on one of the other ones too. Stretch goal. Let's see if we can finish this book today. I have no idea if we can, but that would be very helpful. Hello. So it's now almost 2 o'clock. I am 4 hours into the audiobook. I'm like completely sucked in. I'm really into it. I'm really enjoying it. I don't even know how far we're into the video at this point, but I realized I never told you what the book is about. So basically we're following our main character Pip Pip. She's a senior in high school and she is investigating this old criminal case in her small town that happened like 5 years ago for a project. So basically the pretty and popular girl Andy was murdered and they never found her body, but there was enough evidence that everyone just assumed it was her boyfriend Sal, who then went on to kill himself. And so now Pip is going back through and trying to figure out what actually happened because she doesn't believe that Sal did it, and during her investigation clearly someone has caught on that she's getting too close and wants her to stop. And this sounded like it was gonna be right up my alley, like I was really gonna like it because I love this kind of genre, but honestly I'm enjoying this even more than I was expecting to. It's really, really good. So yeah, we're making a decent chunk considering I basically just started it today. I don't know, I'm kind of determined to finish it now. Hello. So I am halfway through the book now and I just filmed a clip for the spoilery reading vlog going over all of my theories and stuff. There are just so many different persons of interest, and usually in these like murder mystery kind of books I can call who the killer was pretty early on, and I'm having a hard time deciding on what my theory of choice is. I can't figure out who I think did it, and that's why I think I'm enjoying the book so much. I think this is definitely going to turn out to be one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I have a couple of theories that I'm leaning towards. We'll see if I'm right, but the one thing that everybody always says about this book is that the ending is crazy and you're never going to guess the ending, so I feel like I have to be wrong. Now it's like a game. Like I want to get to the end, I want to keep reading just to see if I can guess it right before I get to the end. But yeah, it's about 2:30 now. I have about 5 hours left of the audiobook. I actually turned up the speed, so now I'm listening to it at 2 times speed, so 2.5 more hours. This is gonna be delicious. It looks so gross. So I just got home. It's a little after 8. As you can tell, I got a little derailed for my day, but it was just kind of nice to spend some time with my family. I was listening to the audiobook on my drive to their house, and I left off with like an hour left of the audiobook, and I sat in the driveway for like a couple of minutes before going inside because I got to like such a crazy part. So now I have less than an hour left on the audiobook, and I'm just gonna sit here and listen to it until I finish the book, so I'll update you then. But of all of the ways that I thought she was going to twist this, I obviously don't want to spoil you, but I wasn't expecting this, and I was literally sitting in my car and I was like, what? Oh, it was good. I'm gonna go finish the book now. I'll update you in a little bit. This book, oh my freaking god. It's 8:45. We finished. I think my edition has a different number of pages in it because it's the book of the month version, but that's 387 pages read today. Pretty happy about that. Basically read this book start to finish aside from the first 10 pages. The ending was so good. That was the one thing I had heard about this book a million times before going into it, was that you're never gonna guess the ending. And my theories changed so many times reading this book. And I guessed a couple of things, but the majority of it I didn't guess. And there were so many things that surprised me. Just like, I was so excited that it wasn't predictable. I loved it. I loved it. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's definitely one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year. If you haven't read this yet, I would highly, highly recommend. The audiobook was fantastic, because there's so many different elements into it. So you hear the like voice memos that she recorded while she was doing interviews, you hear the phone conversations that she has, there's all of these different effects. Listen to the audiobook. I like followed along in here while I was listening to it, obviously for the majority of today, and I just would highly recommend that experience. I was so immersed in this like all day long. Obviously it's taken me all day to finish it, but now it's gonna be hard to like go back to my life tomorrow because my mind is like so into this story. So this was fantastic. I had high expectations going into it, but it was even better than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm really happy that this was the book that I read for today. Like I said, it's 8:45. I think I'm trying to decide, do I want to pick up another book to read before I go to bed, or do I want to just like chill and watch one of my many new DVDs that I have sitting around here? But I am gonna end the vlog here so I can just edit this and whatnot. So thanks for hanging out with me today. The stuff that I was baking at my parents' house, because I don't think I told you that. We made banana bread and some banana muffins. Let me show you, they look so good. The cinnamon rolls also were delicious this morning. Banana bread, it wasn't totally cooled by the time I came back, so I'm just kind of letting it cool before I wrap it up and put it away. And then we have these chocolate chip banana bread muffins. Delicious. So yeah, today was a day of baking and reading, basically the perfect Sunday. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe and stick around. I put up at least 2 new videos every single week. If you like this video, maybe give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot. All of my links are down below in the description, and I guess I'll just see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Bye.
So hit me. So hit me. So hit me. First a confession. With you I feel a connection. With